Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello. I'm Kihty, I'm going to be your host for the day. And we're just gonna wait until everyone hops on the voice. And I heard from some people that there is a Ovni up, so we might be able to catch this one. Otherwise, if you need like a bathroom break or grab something to drink, you can do it now before we head in. Otherwise, if parties can check that all of their party are on voice, we can do some ready checks. And if everyone seems ready, we can hop into the instance. And if Ovni is up, then there's no rush to... or you don't need to craft anything specific right now. If you need to appraise, you can do that before heading down. You can craft inside BA, so... but you can't appraise in there. No worries if we're waiting on people. Seems we have found all of the fairs as well, so just head down to Ovni while we wait for everyone to get there. I think we have some parties still outside. Yeah, I think the rest reloading their game real quick, right? So just wait for them to get back. Let's see, we're at 54, so I think we're missing 2 people on voice. And they're back. Nice. Let's see. Siberian. Lily. Brainscape is in. Mars. Jennifer. See, yes, Logos 3 looking. I think we're waiting for. Unless I counted one. Okay, one person here. Let me know when they get back. Or when you can start queuing. If they're not back in roughly 1.5 minutes, I think we can either let it time out or kill this one and go for next one. Don't really want to leave a group behind. And some people are going. If they're still AFK, I guess we can kill this Ovni and then take the next one. It's only 3 minutes left on time run away. So we got plenty of time left. And get under him all the way inside. And then we're just gonna dodge a couple of AoEs. And he's dead. Yes, that means we're gonna wait for the next Ordinance Abbey, which should spawn in roughly 30 minutes from now. It's gonna be 10 minutes with Tombrill's weather. Then another 20 to wait for it to spawn. I think we already found all of the fairies, so you can just go around the instance, spawn some fates if you want, do bunny fates.
Speaking of bunnies, everyone still reigns bunny!
No, no. Why?
Yes, take it.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you keep stealing everyone else?
No. I'm just keep stealing yours.
This is because you bullied Mars earlier.
Whoa. what in party lead chat happens stays in party lead chat. I'm not bullying. Just giving kind of support to people.
By stealing their bunnies?
No. I'm just only stealing Kihty's bunnies. That's a difference.
Yeah, so if you can go and farm seed while we do bunnies thing, right?
I'm
Nice.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have maybe a little addiction or something to bunnies. I can't stop.
Yeah, so I noticed. I think if you're in instance, I can count one time I got on a bunny. Otherwise, you always got on them, and I didn't.
That's by the decision of the bunnies. I don't do anything. I'm just here. And I got a bunny kitty, and you?
Actually, I finally got one for once.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure you
uh,
took them from someone else.
Jenny, don't get a bunny, and that's all Kitty's fault.
No.
Me? No,
Yes.
that's you.
You
No,
telling
no.
Rain, we just had a discussion that you steal Kitty's bunnies, and now you're trying to move blame to wow. You're trying to create a divide between us Swedish brethren. How dare you?
It was Kitty. It was Kitty. I stole Kitty's bunny
I did it to
as
everything.
usual, and Kitty stole your bunny.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how it works.
Hey, Logos 3 is in now, so all the groups are here. That means we have roughly 26 minutes to Ovni. So you're free to do pretty much whatever you want, as long as you don't go AFK for more than 10 minutes and get the AFK kicked. And since we had a lot of first timers, it's a perfect time to go back to base and talk to the scholar and make sure you can buy the etheric stabilizer, just to make sure you have unlocked BA and done all the quests. Alternatively, parties can look if everyone still has the portal buff. If you get a blue portal buff with roughly 5 minutes left, that means you're all good to go. See if we're close to Ovni, another fair on Cake Island, and should be a ferry by the western Ephraim. Seems we have all three. someone asked earlier, we could just re-instance, and yes, you can hop out and re-queue, but you're probably gonna end up in the same instance unless this one locks somehow. It's really hard to tell how instance shenanigans work.
And whatever way is most convenient for us.
Seems to always be that way.
We always play with head nowadays.
Seems we have a Provenance watcher, if you still need some of the relic materials or crystals. Also a small chance to drop a triple trial card, you still need that one. Next Bandavit should also spawn in roughly 3 minutes. So Rain, you can go and help out at P, don't you?
What? I can't hear you.
Go to Provenance Watcher.
What? There is always like a crack in the connection, you know?
Yeah, surely. And again, we're only 12 people here, so it gets one while Rain is still here. There's the benefit. Good luck, and hope your bunny takes you to Golden Coffer. Except Rain, of course, because I already had too many.
Bunny is gone. Cut one. Where is he? Where is he gone?
You will get to sync.
Yeah. And I got one bunny. It's here. It's in the chat, and it is gone.
Guess what? I got one. Oh, this Coffer with one shot. Bad considering how expensive they're starting to become. That's PW though. Back to waiting for more police. We have roughly 13 minutes till next Ovni, so should be enough for one more Bunny
That's music in my ears.
A bit sad about the delay start, but it is what it is sometimes. Waiting for Ovni is the only way we can get inside BA, so can do nothing but wait. Seems we're a bit crowded at the Bunny Island, and more than 24 people. So that might mean that you may or may not get a bunny for the next fate, as only 24 bunnies can be handed out at one time. RNG bunnies in. And speaking of bunnies, here we are. You can try to get into BA rain, but
Yes.
will follow you.
No. I will make it one time. Then get the one piece of BA.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Na.
That one special fragment.
I mean, Rain kinda has a Luffy cosplay on, he's just missing the straw hat.
Oh, I have the straw hat and the full clan.
Rain. About that
Yes.
bunny.
Oh, you mean my bunny?
No. Come here.
No, no, no.
You're on your own, Kitty. I got a bunny.
I didn't.
Of course not.
You better chase him down and curse him with a silver coffer.
Oh, I'm following.
Mart, you're welcome. You are very welcome. That's our friendship.
Anyway, next on it should be in roughly when the next one if it's spawns. I don't think we have time for the next one. So you can go and find your coffer, and then we can slowly make our way down to Ovni. If you want to craft some stuff now, you can also do that before we head in. Or race otherwise. We're gonna get a bronze coffer lane. Or a silver maybe.
Or maybe a goat with a mount.
You already have too many of those.
Me too.
If you get one, you will have to share with everyone.
A mount.
Yes.
Okay.
Share it with
I will
every
put
people
put
game.
it in pieces.
No.
Yes, I will do
You
that.
give everyone in the
Gold
run a mount.
coffer! Oh, come on! Fuck! I'll play the offensive logograms. My day's ruined. Tanisha, what did you get? Please tell me you got the mount. Please tell me you got the mount.
Well, where's your bunny going, Rain?
Far, far, far.
Ooh, sea to chest, huh?
I don't think it's a Cito.
Convenient if it is.
Ah, silver.
Silver.
Enjoy your conductive plate.
Yay! Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Kitty, Kitty. Kitty, stop, stop, stop. Stop.
Yes.
Okay, now you can go.
What was sound to an
Did you put
ASMR
follow on
update?
Kitty?
Oh no, I was just about to start Indom stack. What a shame it would be. Oh no.
What a shame!
Would be a shame you stood in all those AoEs. Let's see, where can I lead Rain?
To Sito, obviously.
You can lead me to everywhere. I will follow you everywhere.
Okay. Here you
But
can put some
I need to
bombs
go. I need to go at this point.
Ah, you got two. Oh no, don't die, Rain.
Yes, I will die
No, I'm
because
not
of
that mean.
you.
No, I'm not that mean.
Yes, you are.
Am I though?
Like me.
No,
Yeah.
I don't go around stealing bunnies.
If you could, you will.
No.
Yes.
Didn't you learn in school sharing is caring?
No.
Of course you didn't.
Not in school.
Let's see, 179. Distance is on. Probably 5 more minutes or so. More like 4.
Oh,
Hmm?
Vienna, are you still here? If you are, type in BA chat.
Oh, you got a DC? Or...
I got a AFK kick.
oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you don't move or wiggle around for 10 minutes, you will get AFK kicked and get called from the instance.
Yeah, see if you can enter Hydatos again. It should still be open.
If not, we need to move anywhere.
Yeah, if you don't get in here, we have to move anyway. That's true. Alright, it's still open. He came back in. Welcome back. This is your reminder to wiggle, wiggle. This is why I always tell people to wiggle.
Yep, because we have an Ovni in roughly 1 minute. So time to head down if you're not here. I'll explain the Mediator once we're inside, but it's just slash Mediator. Psst, psst, psst. Ovni, come out. There he is. Psst, psst. Right on time.
Only confirmed cat.
Maybe. But yes, time for all the tanks to put tank stands on, everyone be in the fire element. And if your part looks ready, you can start doing some wind checks. That's an unfortunate bump on the Condamon. See, media turn 3, that's 1, that's 4. Time is... oh. Media 1 and Locus 2. Had someone AFK or Locus 2 right there, I'm just waiting for Media 1 then. Seems to have one AFK. Are they moving around at least? They're here or? Okay, well they're already. So you can ask for a point timer. That seems fine with PT12, so I'm gonna pull in roughly 20 seconds. Let's go. Let's dump some AVs from arms. And we'll need a dispel on this. Hopefully someone has dispel. Thank you. And then we're gonna get an in-out mechanic. And we are going under him, right under him, or very far. See dead if you see. And then we just dodge some more enemies. Do one more, and then we're gonna get an iron shower. When it's placed on someone, just take somebody from the group. It's going to the south, roughly under Ovnis, just move away from him a bit. And if you die now, don't accept any rests. Wait until after the tail is done. Make sure everyone gets to go. And that's only so. Please can make sure everyone in your party got your buff, and then you can do your portal method. But they should post in your chats which portal number you get, and there is a map right above this channel. Called Maps and Markers. Or if you still need help finding where to go, you can just ask a party leader and they should point you in the right direction. Now we're just gonna go to a ferry, wait around it, but we're not gonna take it just yet. We're gonna wait for some blue portals that spawns. And when they spawn, if you have a long way to go to portal, you can grab the fair buff then. Otherwise we're just gonna wait for the red portals. I don't think we need any swaps or nothing I heard of, so support, you're free to jump down.
Alright, support, people with me, down to support voice, and we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Quick adventure, in and out.
Have fun!
Bye, see you later.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna wait now for a little bit. Portals in roughly 1 minute or so. Means that the red ones are gonna spawn in 4 minutes.
Last charge.
Logos 2 dying. Logos 2 ferry dying.
Okay, yes, it's the one closest to Ovni. There should be one on the middle island that we call Cake Island, just to the northwest. Should also be another ferry in the southwest corner. here's the blue portals. So that means that the red ones is gonna spawn in roughly 3 minutes. If you have a long way to go, you can openly take your fear buff now. Otherwise, if it's somewhat close, you can wait for a little bit.
Charge on the Cake Island ferry.
That one too. Let's hope the last one in the southwest is still alive then. Seems the southwest one is still up. And you can start heading over to your portals. It's roughly a minute or left until the tournament. If your portal is close to a lot of mobs, you can still stay mounted and wait close to it. And when they turn red, you can just run toward it and click it. You can enter still while in combat. Some confusement about Madia 2 and Logos 2 portals since they're close, but ask your partner either or look in the chat if they're typing too. And they should turn in just a little moment. Yeah, if there's mobs near the port, you can just run toward it. And they just turned red, so you can click on your portals and head inside. Once you enter BA, you can wait on the bridge in the middle. Someone will hand out a Shadow Protect for us. And once you got on the buffs, you can head off the bridge, just to make it easier for the people handing out buffs to see who has and doesn't have the buff. And partly this can mark your side you're dropping down to. And now is the time to activate your Spirit of the Remembered and an appropriate wisdom. And as Jennifer said in Yellow Chat, you can use or type /Madia Auto, and on your Madia board in the bottom left corner you should have a little icon with a sword and a circle. Means that every time you target something, the Madia board will spin automatically to your offensive element. Everybody has a refresh healer, so you can get refresh charges, or we can get the charges back quickly enough. Otherwise, you can do some last minute craftings if you need to. If you have some high level food, you can also use that. Grant some extra health, always nice. And if your party is starting to look ready, you can start doing some ready checks. But you can take your time and craft, we're not really in a rush. And of course, if you ever have any questions or anything, you can just ask your party leader or in chat or wherever you want. We'll be more than happy to answer. And if you see some tanks jumping down to the sides and start attacking the big demon wall, don't worry about it, they're just refreshing their Hindom stacks. It's a tank action, give them a lot of health, but it's on a timer, so they need to refresh it every now and then. But you don't need to drop down just yet. If you still need Shell and Protect, you part leading a check in your group if everyone has it. I think there's still some people handing out, but they might want to also start crafting the actions they need. And yes, don't forget to activate your Wisdom. If you pop your tray with a Wisdom and a Spirit, it should say 3 out of 3 on it. That means you can just click it once and it should activate your Wisdom. And there you go. Okay, seems Madia 3 is ready. Just gonna wait for the other parties. But as I said, we're not really in a rush. If you have questions, just feel free to ask, since we had a lot of first timers this run. So I'm expecting it's gonna take a little longer, but it's perfectly fine. See, numbers 1 and 2 is starting to get ready. And as Satan just said, last call for Shell Protect to be handed out. I think they also want to start crafting some actions. Looks free, so Logos side ready. Just gonna wait for Mantia side then. Matchup 1 is ready. So I think we just wait for Madia 2 then. Or do you still have people crafting? Okay. Is it Spirit or Wisdom they need help with? If it's only one person, then you can just pop them through it while we can get started on. So, if you're on a Logos side, Logos 1, 2, and 3, then you can jump down a voice call to Logos chat. Jennifer will take care of you there. And on the Madia side, we can just stay up here, and I will guide you through everything up here.
Alrighty, we're just gonna wait for everyone to get down to the voice channel. Waiting for a couple more people.
The tank who isn't naked can preferably take Demon Wall.
Yep, that should be
Naked.
Lei.
Too
So
late,
Lei,
demon
if you
suckers.
can provoke the wall for us, that would be great. And Logosat can jump down. The demon wall has nothing special, just a wall in the way. If you have Def L, this is a prime target for it too. And if you're a refresh healer, you should start using refresh. Alright, thank you. You can turn off tanks at Lei. Mesa is going to be our tank for this side. So wait on the stairs here and always stay behind our tank. Always stay behind the tank. If you get aggroed on one of the mobs, you will most likely die, as they can easily one-shot any DPS. So wait for him to establish aggro on the Vikings. And he will pull them back, so don't worry about walking up. He will pull them back. Pull it back a bit more, if you could. Thank you. Now you can start attacking. During this time, we will have our refresh healer casting refresh. This will make sure that our magicites are loaded and stacked. Next up, we got the Progo. Okay, let's see here. Just stop for a second, Mesa. Just stop for a second. Let's see here. Luna, are you here? There you are. I'm just gonna mark you. It happens when you jumped onto the wrong side. Just gonna check that they're in the voice here. They are not. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm just marked them. Alright, Mesa, you can start with the first Biblios. The Biblios here have both cleaves in the front and the back, so you want to stay on the side of the Biblios. He will cast a spell called Magic Hammer. We can stun this, and I'm gonna let Mesa do the first stun, so you don't need to adjust. And there it is. Thank you. And then back on the Biblios. And then same thing with the second one. Stay on the side, do not be in the front or the back. And any tank and melee can stun the second Magic Hammer. Also good. Looks like Leah has joined. It happens when someone jumps down on the wrong side, but don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you for this run. Let's see here. Oh wait, that's the... Yeah, there we go. It happens. Let's see here. Lina still hasn't joined. Lina can join. Logos, we see. I just want to make sure that the person that's supposed to be on Media side is in this call, because they accidentally jumped on wrong. I don't want to start explanations without them here. There they are. Thank you, Lina, for swapping. Don't worry about jumping down wrong. It happens. But I want you here for the art explanations. So, Art's one mechanic we need to worry about is his in and out mechanic. The first one is a big AoE around Art. We run out from that. And the second one is a big donut AoE, where you run into Art. During the fight, he's going to cast an ability called Mifkal, which will summon spears across the arena. Then Art will cast one of the two AoEs. Whichever AoE that the Art is casting is the same one that the spears are gonna cast. So if Art is casting the big donut AoE, that means the spears are also gonna cast the donut AoE. So in order to solve this mechanic, we need to react on Art's AoE first, and then react on the spears. In this case, we stand inside Art, and once Art's AoE has gone off, we run to a spear to avoid the donuts from them. And of course, it's the opposite if he does the AoE. We start by staying away from Art, and then running towards Art to run away from the spears. That's all you need to know for this fight. So party leads, you can do a ready check. Elena, you can just jump if you're ready, since you're not one of the locust parties. Yeah, good. Also, that is so weird. Why why can't you join the ready check, Sienna? That's so weird. But yeah, Locust 2 is ready. We're gonna use a 20-second cooldown for this, and just gonna wait for Kihty to give me a start timer. Alright, he wants me to start the timer on in exactly 11 minutes. 2, 1, and here we go. If you have limit breaks, you can use either magic or range limit break on 4 seconds. Tank pull on 1 second. 8, 7, 6, 5, limit breaks, 3, 2, 1, and off we go! Art is going to start with a tank buster on our main tank. There it is, very cool. After this, we're gonna get the tutorial for how big the AoEs are and how they look like. So he's starting with the donut. So you see how big the donut is. And then you can immediately go out as he's gonna cast the AoE. So now you see how big that one is. Next up is a raid wide shield healer, so you can start pre-shielding your parties. And now he's going to do myth call, so now it's the proper mechanic. He starts with the spears. Now we're gonna look and see which AoE Art is. Art is dead, so you can focus on mechanics. It's donut, so start in and then go to any spear. Any spear, any spear. Go to any spear. And then back to Art. Another raid wide, followed by tank buster. And he's dead, so we just have to wait for Magicite to finish with Ovni, so you can focus on mechanics now. We're gonna go and see another mythical now. This will be the opposite AoE, so it will be the big AoE, so go away from Art, everyone. Oh, no, there we go. Good job, everyone. That was Art. Now we're gonna go up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs is our first trap of this dungeon. So we're gonna just wait at the top of the stairs and let the trapper reveal the trap, which Ylvis has already done. Excellent. Make sure to grab the sprite on the way up, Esmessa. It's right at the top. Everyone else, you want to hug the wall to the right. Hug, 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 hug. There's traps in this room, so hug the right side wall, hug the right side wall. Follow the wall to the treasure coffer in the middle. This is personal loot, so you want to make sure to grab it. If you don't, you miss on loot. Once you grab the coffer in the middle, you can move back up to the Magia voice channel, and Kihty will take over from there. Thank you.
Banish or interrupt it. And in the middle is your coffer. It's personal loot, so don't forget to grab it. And next I'm gonna try and pull all of the mags and bring them back. Just wait until we get aggro on everything. And you can DPS it down. See the Calc is coming down the stairs, and we're going to grab that next. I'm just gonna wait for it to come a little closer. Just wait on the side here, a bit more room. And again, if you have the bell, this is a perfect target to use it on, as it has a lot of health. Just like that's perfect. Next up I'm going to pull the centaur. What we're gonna need to be doing is start sleeping when it casts Berserk. And there it is, sleep, sleep, thank you. if the Berserk has go off, he gets a massive damage buff that makes him do a lot of damage and can potentially 4-shot at him. And we're gonna need to sneak in this, nice and quick, thank you. And up ahead is the next boss, Raiden, and the Indon tanks. We can go to Wayne side. I think it's only 4 of us. Okay, so jump when you're ready. And in one. So, the next boss, Raiden. Your part leader should have put down some markers for you. We're going to start by dragging him all the way to the back, near the A marker. And we're gonna beat on him there for a little bit. Then he's going to do a cast called Amanosaka Oko, which means he will do a big puddle under him, and we will want to move away from it, just behind the 1 marker roughly. Going to dodge the AoE, and then he will do a backflip, and he will start doing a big donut AoE. You want to stand under him for this, as if you're outside, you will be one-shot, sadly. And it's going to disappear, he will reappear on the B or D marker. We're going to face him, and pop our sprint. But before we move, we have to wait a little bit, because he will turn his sword either to the side, and we'll go to the opposite side. There's also going to spawn some mark or puddles under us, and we're just going to dodge out of it. You will cleave half of the arena, and if you're on that side, that means you will die. Then it's going to respawn and do a bunch more mechanics. If we see some spears, we just spread out the markers. Some spears will appear around us. And depending how low he is, we may want to kill the spears or the boss. But I'll call out everything on the fly. And that's pretty much all we're gonna see, I think, so we can start doing some ready checks. And if there's any questions, you can just hit no and ask your part leader. Let's see, Matthew 1 and 3. Locus 1 and 2. Maddie's side is ready. And Locus side is ready. Okay, so I'll be doing a 20-second countdown from now. And if you still have limit breaks, you can use it on 4 again. 7, 6, 5. LBs if you have 3, 2, 1. And let's go. In a little bit it's going to do a raid white, so if you're a shield healer, you can always shield up. There's the Raiden white. And next up he's going to do a tank tickler. Here it is. Ranged and caster, you can already stay behind close to the 1 marker. Heals and tanks, we can greed uptime a little bit. Next up, he's going to do electrify the edges of the arena, but we shouldn't be near them, so nothing to worry about. And gets ready to move in a bit when he starts casting. So everyone behind him, behind the 1 mark. And dodge the bomb. And everyone inside the hitbox, everyone inside. It's going to disappear. We're gonna wait roughly on the 1 marker in the middle. And he is on D, turn to face him, pop sprint, but wait a little bit. And we're moving right to A, right to A. Seems both propped. Can pop another spirit if you have. There's Raiden, he's going to start off with another raid white. And next up we see Lancing Bolts. If you get a marker above your head, just spread out slightly, but don't overlap them. Let's spread out the markers away from the book. And you can just kill the boss. There we go. Don't see any permanent casualties, so we can smooth it ahead. Around the B marker is a treasure coffer, don't forget to pick it up. And if you're lucky, you might get a sword glam, either for a Dark Knight or for a Samurai. Just like that. Congratulations. There's another trap somewhere close here. It might be close or far away. Trap is far, so I'm just gonna pull some mobs toward us. And then we can DPS them down. Want to focus on the fan as it does a line EV. So dodge out the orange. There's another. Look away from the eye. And we can try and get the counter next. And same thing, if you're still on the fell, just like that, nice. I'm going to pull a Bibliothèque, I'm gonna pull them one at a time. Fine. There's still a trap somewhere in here, but it might be under the Bibliothèque. It's most likely close under the Bibliothèque. So, killing the second Bibliothèque. And there's the trap. And we're just gonna kill this, as we need to kill all of the mobs for the next door to open up. In the next room there's going to be a treasure coffer at the end of the hallway. But there is another trap in front of it. So we're just gonna let our trappers find it for us before we take the chest. Just move front a little bit, use perception again, and there's the trap. So dodge a trap, and then we're gonna go into the elemental hallway. Going to be 6 rooms here, and we are looking for another coffer and a portal somewhere.
It's on lightning.
Okay, chest is a lightning. We're just going to start with a sprite for now. And then we're just gonna move up ahead. Get another sprite. Going to start with that one. Don't pull the longest as it pulls on touch, or if you're low health. So we just focus the sprite for now. And we drop the bandage from here. And then we get our logos next. Which is perfect since it's a lightning element and chest was a lightning, so we don't have to spin our wheels extra for that. Now the next room here, there's going to be 6 mobs and 1 trap somewhere. But the AoE of these mobs really hurts, so just wait a little bit while I try and grab everything and pull them out. Trap has been found, but there's still some mobs inside. So don't touch the circles. And then we pull everything out and we can AoE them down. Don't touch dodge. These really hurt. You can stun these mobs if you want to. And that's all of the mobs, so we can head inside and grab the coffer. And I assume there was no trap here. Or portal, I mean. Doesn't look like it. So we're just gonna move up on ahead. Going to get the last set of sprite and logos. Grab the sprite for now. Now we can start killing. And don't forget to use refresh here, as we're swapping elements quite a lot. And then we'll get the last logos. In the next 2 rooms there are going to be 3 mobs and 2 traps. Just wait until I get aggro and everything and pull it out. And after that the trappers can go inside and have a look. These can do a small conal AoE, so you can also stun them if you want. Otherwise we just burn them down. let's see how the trap is going. Found one trap so far. There's the second trap. And we might have a portal if we're lucky, but doesn't seem like it. Yep, so we just move on to water then. Same deal here. 3 mobs, 2 traps. Seems one of the traps already found. These mobs can do a conal AoE, so you might want to be close or very far away, so easier time to dodge it. And then we'll just kill them. And both of the traps will be found here. Doesn't seem like it's in water. Okay, then we'll just move up and head to Wind Room. Same deal here, 1 trap, 6 mobs. If you stand in AoE of these birds, you'll just be put to sleep. What 20 damage, but you won't do anything probably. And there's still some mobs there, okay. Gonna pull out everything and traps can go in and have a look. Let's touch the AoEs, unless you want to sleep for a little bit. Trap hasn't been found yet, so let them look for a little bit. There's the portal, but there's still a trap somewhere, and there's the trap. Indom tanks, we can probably wait a little bit, refresh our Indom as it's 3 minutes. Might as well do it now so we're safe. We can just take the trap here in wind. Just jump when you're ready. And go in. Okay, when you go through the portal and reappear, there's another chest to your right. And then we're gonna head on down to the next room up ahead. It's going to be another bunch of mobs and a lead trap somewhere. Let's just refresh my Indom, so I'm on the way. You've already got the ghost in time, nice. So, let's kill the ghost. And let's see, we can probably start with the Proto. Same as the beginning, just burn him down, shouldn't see anything special here. If we kill him quick enough. And we'll probably grab the Polka. Not the perfect target to use that fella. Trap still isn't found, but we'll try and get the Vikings and Tomes next. Or we can probably get the last Proto. Yep, might as well. Raiden is just reading her up in quick, so should come back in a bit. Yeah, the trap is most likely behind the mobs, close to the pillar in the corner. Just going to grab the last of the mobs here. And then cast the AoE them down. One trapper's found the bleed trap for us, and there it is. Trappers can already move up on hand and look in the 6 rooms. There's a blue circle in the middle of the room, but somewhere around it there's going to be a trap. So care when you go inside and use perception to find the trap. You can be very close to the entrance. You want to be a little extra careful. Rest of us, we're just gonna move up on ahead and grab the 2 ghosts in the hallway. It's one of the ghosts. And grab the elder for us, thank you. And then we'll just DPS them down. And then part leads can mark which room you're going into. Now, once it's safe and the trap has been found, the tanks in your room can use their invuln to pop it. It's raising up back, and it's going to mark for us. then we'll just wait for everyone to get ready while we going to spawn support fate in a bit. I think the trap in Earth is already cleared, or maybe not. Oh, you meant the other Earth room. Oh, never mind. Yep. As we refreshed in them just before we went through, we have a little bit of time to wait. Got like 20 seconds left on our invul. And we're also waiting for rain to relog.
On my way.
Yeah, just don't be on for too long so you get AFK kicked. The trap. And once the trap's been popped in room, it's safe to go inside. And there is our refresh healer. Nice, because our Mandy board is 0. How about that, Rain?
Oh no. I'm coming.
Rain wasn't even here. Come on, Kihty.
Yep. Once your room looks good, you can do ready checks. And then we're gonna check in with support. And we're going to spawn support fate outside an instance. We need to do this as the next boss can't be killed unless they clear the support fate outside. That means all the tanks in your group, you will need to turn stance on, as you will need to tank 2 mobs. If you're using Martialist, you might want to swap Hydatos to defensive. You can do this by typing /Hydatos again. You should have a little shield icon instead of a sword. Let's see, that was 1, 2, and 3. He's ready. Nadia 2 and 3. How is Media 1 looking? Oh, Media 1 was ready, I missed that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go check with Sue. Thanks, you can move inside the blue circle. And support is ready, so let's spawn support fate for them. Two mobs are gonna spawn, let your tank get aggro of both of them. And then focus down one at a time. If you're in fire on Earth, you might want to get close to the mobs, as they will do some AoEs that are easy to dodge if you're close. Okay, man, freeze done. I'm just gonna wait for all the rooms to get done, and this big door will open for us so we can proceed. Oh, seems we have a sacrifice somewhere. Let us know if you proc or if you need any more sacrifices. Rest of us, we can just move on ahead. This is the Raiden arena. If you missed the Coffer from here or after Earth on Wane, perfect time to go and pick it up. Otherwise, you should have 12 fragments. Thanks, Rear. Oh, okay, everyone up then, nice. Otherwise, we're just gonna move up on ahead and back into the elemental hallway where some new mobs will spawn for us. We're just gonna deal with those ones. And if you're a tank, you can turn your stance off. I'm just gonna use the next mobs to build up our jump gauges for the next boss. But before the next boss, we're gonna wait for support to join us. So that means we will have roughly a 5-minute break. Let's start with this Progo. And that's support phase done. Nice. That means we can kill the next boss. And next up, we're gonna get 3 of these domes that lying around on the floor. And we can stay with it down. And up ahead, we're going to get another Centaur and Bibliotaph. The Centaur needs to be slapped, just like the previous ones, when they start casting Berserk. So we can start casting Sleep about now. There it is. Thank you. And if you have the FL, don't use it on these mobs, just build your jump gauges. And then we're getting a Bibliotaph. Nothing special here, just burn it down. Okay. You can walk up the stairs here and target the heavy ones to spin your magic wheel to the correct element. Should be nice. Otherwise we can line up on the north wall here and wait for a shell refresh by someone. And then we'll have a roughly 5-minute break while waiting for support to join us. Yep, perfect time to take a small bathroom break or get something to drink if you need. And if I remember correctly, Earth room somehow is cleared, so if you want to try a jumping puzzle, you can come down the hallway in the last room to the right. It's a fun little bug geometry here that makes it into a jumping puzzle. The stint on time's like 6 minutes. If you're in dumb tank on a refresh, we can take a trap in ice room, probably. I think we were 4 in them tanks in total. And support should be joining us in a little bit. And Podlins can just do a quick ready check to make sure everyone is here and wiggle around so you don't get AFK timed out. Okay, seems it's only 3 of us then. Okay, seems we have some people are still AFK. Gonna wait with the explanations until all the first timers are back. What are you gonna show them? Ah, the pillar. Yeah, if you want to see something cursed in the ice room, you can head inside there, take a look at the pillar, and notice that it's not touching the ground. Is Manja one looking?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey,
support.
support.
Support has been cooked.
Dinner time.
Let's see, 2. Okay, it seems all the first timers are back. Okay, that means I can start doing some AV explanations. So, AV, the big boss in front of you, his main thing is that a bunch of his mechanic revolves with him either turning himself either to light or dark, and we resolve this by going to the opposite. First off, he will spawn some puddles around the arena, and if they are the same color as him, they will grow in size and deal a lot of damage. First time we see it, it's only going to be one set of them. Second time and forward, there's going to be bow sets. So, when he spawns bow sets on them and AV is dark, for example, the dark ones will double in size, and we go close to 2 light ones, or a light one and the wall. Other mechanic, he will do a room split. Half the arena will be split in light, the other half in dark. And we just go to the opposite there as well. Between some of the casts, he will do a big conal AoE, so you want to get close to the boss, so you have an easier time to dodge it. If you get hit by it, you will get petrified and take a lot of damage. Other than that, he will also do his usual tank buster and raid bites. His tank buster here is a small AoE around the tank, so you don't want to be close to the tank, that is me. He will also do something called Turbulent Ether, where 8 random people will get a tether to them. 4 will be light and 4 will be dark, and you will have a little orb following you. If you get a tether and the orb is light, for example, you will take it to one of these small puddles spawning on the outer edge of the arena that is dark. Basically, you go to the opposite color. We might see triple impact. When I call it out, you go into the middle and we will get basically 3 room splits in a row. But I will call out everything and where to go all the time, so don't worry about that. If you have any questions or anything, you can hit no to the red check that should be going out now. And if you still need a shell refresh, you can head to the back. I think some people are still handing it out. Don't think it's needed, but does anyone want a long countdown? Yes, okay. Now we're going to do a 60-second countdown. Let's see. Locus 3, 2, 23, torch. 3. Spawn is ready, support is ready. Okay, seems all parties are ready. So I'll be doing a 60-second countdown from, let's say, 44 blank on the Arsenal timer. So 60 seconds from now. And as usual, if you have LBs, you can use it on 4. And there's 45 for the Turbulent Chainers. Close to the pole timer, you can shield up, as AV will start the fight with a raid wine a little bit. It's 30 seconds. Also a good time to check if you have another food, it might have run out by now. Seven, 6, 5, LBs if you have, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Yeah, it's going to do a meter in a bit, and that's the raid white, so use applications if you have. There it is. And next up is going to change color. He's dark, so we go away from the dark puddles. So I'm going to be one set of them. Can stay in front of him. Will be a main spot. Or else will barely reach us. And get close to him as he will do a conal. So dodge the conal. After that, he's going to do the room split in 2. And AV is dark, so we go to the light side. Everyone to the light. Next up, going to do a tank buster, so don't be close to the tank. And after that, we'll get a full puddle mechanic where he will spawn both of them. So we might need to move here. And he's changing color. He's dark, so go away from dark buttons and close the two light ones. There is a melee spot just on the side back to him. And back to the boss. It's going to do a raid wide in a little bit, so you can shield up if you're a shield healer. After the raid wide, he's going to do turbo and ether, so spread out and blink a little bit, check if you have a tether. Don't resolve the tether just yet, because he's also going to do a conal cleave right after that. So wait for the conal, and then you can resolve your orbs. Dodge the conal, and then you take dark to light and light to dark. It's also going to do a tank buster, so don't be close to the tank. If you can make it in time to a puddle, just go to the edge of the arena. And next up he's going to do 2 raid wides in a row, so shield up. Use Eureka potion if you need to. And we probably won't see triple impact. So, cast kill the boss. Nice. Don't see any permanent casualties, so we can go up on the head. Don't forget your treasure coffer on the way out. If you're lucky, you might get a minion. It's a miniature version of the boss we just fought. Otherwise, we're just gonna move up on the head and deal with the 2 last trash mobs. And after that, it's Ozma, the final boss of BA. After the 2 trash mobs, you will get a little cutscene. If it's your first time here, you feel free to watch it. We're not in a rush. Plenty of time. So we're just gonna pull them one at a time, and if it starts casting properties of darkness, we can stun it. Otherwise, you can just build up your job gauges if you need to. And we're barely gonna see the cast. Same deal with the second one. Build up job gauges. After that part leads, you can place down your markers. And then you can let Baldesion Council let your party know which platform you are and where you're heading to for a black hole buffer. And yeah, just wait for the cutscenes and I'll explain mechanics in a little bit. Support can go on, let's see, platform 2.
Please do not jump down. Just move to the back of the platform. Sheath your weapon. Take off your hands from the keyboard.
Yeah, don't touch the glowy circle in the middle just yet. Okay, all cutscenes are done, so Ozma has 3 special shapes, and the 4th one, the current sphere shape he's in now. When he's in this ball shape, he will just do some auto attacks on the main tank of each platform. So keep them here, as it does quite a lot of damage. When I call out black hole, you will move to a black hole buffer, which your party lead should have told you in chat. If you're in Madia, it's either on the little circle, you can see it's marked with 1, 2, and 3. And if you're a Logos party, it's to the side ring, marked with a B. First special shape you can see is a cube shape, where all the main tanks on each platform, that's tanks in Mogia 1, 2, and 3, you stay on the left side on the platform, as it will do a big laser attack that deals damage to anyone close to you. Everyone else, you're going to stay on the right side of tanks, that's tanks in Logos 1, 2, and 3. Your job here is to pop all mitigations and run to the right on the circle, as they respond to small orbs that will start moving toward your platform. these do a lot of damage, so you want to have all your mitigations up for it to mitigate it. Invuln does not work for this, it will go straight through it. And once you pop both of your orbs, you can move back to the platform. We will also get a small knockback from Ozma. It's very small, but if you're close to the edge, it can knock you off. We will also have a small shade in the background, and we will need to move with the knockback, either to the front, back, or to the side. But I will call out where we move to. That's pretty much it for cube shape. Next up, we can get a pyramid shape. If you have a look in BA chat on the Discord, I posted some GIFs of the two upcoming mechanics. One of them is Meteor Impact. Basically, 2 person on each platform will get marked with a meteor. It's a big swirly circle around you. What you're gonna want to do is place it to the back and to the right. It should be marked with the A and B marker. As you have 2 person on each platform, you might want to adjust to each other. And once you placed it to the back and to the right, just move back front. Wait for the AoE to go off and 2 ads will spawn. The off tank can help grab the ads and bring them back to your group, and we need to burn them down, as the ads will do an end range if they live for too long. In Pyramid we will also see acceleration bombs, which is the next GIF file I posted as well with a sticker. If you have a look close where you have a buff that's called Resurrection Restricted, you might get another debuff that it's ticking down with a timer, and when it's 3 seconds or less, you will get a small dice above your head. What you want to do is move away from the group, preferably to the ring, and don't move, don't attack, don't cast, basically don't do anything. Take your hands off your keyboard or your controller, press escape a few times, untarget the boss. And once it's reached 0, just wait a little bit, and then you can move back to the group. If you're unfortunate and get both a meteor and acceleration bomb, try and focus the meteor first. As if the acceleration bomb blows up, you deal a lot of damage around you. Each attack here is also a small bleed attack. This does damage on the one all the way in the back. That's why we need some bleed patrons, but I see we already have 3 people. Satan on 1, Jennifer on 2, and Lulu on 3. And that's pretty much it for the shape. Last shape can be a star group or a star shape, where we just need to stay stacked, as he will do AoE attacks on the tanks around everyone. In this shape we can also see some meteors. Let's place them to the back and to the right again. And we'll also get a small knockback from the little buff on the platform that's marked with 1, 2, and 3. But I will tell you to get knocked to the front or to the back. Just stay in front of the little circle. We will also see some shades in the back, where we have to do some extra movement, but I'll call out everything on the fly. A lot of mechanics, I know, but just take a deep breath, focus on mechanics, and you should be alright. If you have any questions or anything you're wondering about, you can say no to the render checks that's going out now, hopefully. And yes, when I call out black hole, try and make it to your assigned black hole buffer. But if you can't make it on time, then stand on any is fine. As if you are not standing on a buffer when a black hole is cast, you will be sucked out of the arena, and you will be ported back to the base camp out in the instance. And we really don't want it. That's pretty much it for Ozma. A lot of mechanics, a lot of explanation, but don't worry about it, I'll guide you through everything.
To answer your question, Spoof, regarding acceleration bomb, it's just better to not move during the entire duration, because sometimes Servatics may explode it later or earlier than intended, so just fully stop and wait until you see the debuff is gone. Any other questions?
Yeah, the acceleration bomb timer is a bit random, so it's also random which person gets it. Tanks can get it, yes, anyone can. When it's acceleration bomb, he throws up 3 of them at a time, and it can be anyone on any platform. It can be 2 on a single platform even. It's a bit random. The supporter team, manager 1, 2, 3, looks Remus 2, Locos 1. Yep, we're just waiting for one person who needed to go bathroom real quick. But you can just let me know when he's back. Okay, seems everyone is back. Before we jump down, there are no safeguards here. If you fall down from the platform, you will die. So don't cut any corners, try and move in the middle, and just play it safe. And we can jump down, and your party leader can show you to your black hole buffer. And please do not target Ozma, do not want the pre-pull just yet. And once you know where your black hole buffer is, and your party leader looks happy, you can move back to your main platform. It's also time for the tanks in Media 1, 2, and 3 to turn your stance on, as you will tank Ozma here. And tanks in Logos party turn your stance off. Seems everyone is ready, so I'm going to start a 60-second countdown from 49:30. So 60 seconds from now. Just relax, take some deep breaths, and everything will be alright. It's 40 seconds. Again, if you have limit breaks, you can use it on 7 here. All tanks pull at 4, everyone else at 0. That's the tanks in Media 1, 2, and 3. That's limit breaks, 6, 5, tanks pull, and everyone else can go. If you're a ranged or caster, you can already stay in the back. Melees and tanks, you can greed a little bit until he does his first shape change. Now, keep your main tanks here, taking a bit of damage here. And everyone move to the back. Move to the back and wait for the laser, and then we're gonna move to the front as a group. Stay stacked and move to the front, we're gonna take shared auto damage. In a little bit, we're going to get a knockback from the center. You want to stay just in front of the black hole buffer, get knocked to the front. Should be going out now, so get knocked to the front. If you have knockback invuln, you can also use that. And then stay stacked. Gonna get a couple of more hits before black hole. It's 2, we're gonna get 1 more. And you can move to your black hole buffers. Wait for it to go off. And back on the boss. In a little bit, we're going to have a single shade in the back, and we might need to move. I will tell you where. We're gonna move to the side. Everyone to the side, the main tanks wait a little bit. And main tanks, you can move now. And everyone back on the front. Next up, we're going to have a double movement where we need to move twice. Just gonna wait for the chain to spawn. There it is. And we start by moving to everyone to the back. Everyone to the back, wait for a laser, and then we're gonna move to the side. Everyone to the side, wait for the laser to go off. Everyone to the front, and bleed baits, you can go to the back. Acceleration bombs are gone out, check if you have a debuff, move to the ring if you do, and don't attack, don't do anything. Also meteors, take them to the back and to the right. Back and to the right, back and to the right. Move back to the front, wait for the explosion. And then pick up your ads. And focus on the ads as they need to die. Also have a shade in the back, and we are going to move. Everyone stay at the front. And more acceleration bombs have gone out. And bleed baits can go back to the back. So a small stack marker. Don't move if you have acceleration bomb. Just gonna wait for a few more attacks, and then we're gonna get a black hole. And everyone to black hole buffer. Nice proc there. And back on the boss. Gonna get another double movement in a bit. There's the shade. And we are staying going to the side, everyone to the side. After that, we're gonna go to the back. Everyone to the back. And then we're gonna move to the front as a group again. We're gonna get more meteors in a bit, take them to the back and to the right again. To the back and to the right. Okay, looks good. Come to the front, wait for explosions, and then we're gonna get a knockback to the front. Get knocked to the front. Then pick up your ads, and we need to focus them down again. Kill the ads first. Then stay stacked, we're gonna get a few more auto attacks. In a little bit, we're gonna get a shade in the back, and we'll get knocked to the front or to the back. And we're getting knocked to the front again. Knock to the front, and then keep staying stacked. A few more auto attacks, and then we're gonna get another black hole. And 2 black hole buffers. Might be able to get it. Nice, very nice. Might get a new cutscene here if it's your first time. It's also safe to jump off the edges if you want. Then you respawn on the first platform where there's also a big chest waiting for you. Seems we have some deaths in the back, but we have people sacrificing them. And once you're down here, you picked up your coffer, you can head through the exit, where you will get the conclusion of the Eureka story.